Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to April's Shop My Stash. We are going through the products that I use or I choose to use during the month, and this is in combination with my project pan that you will have seen the video before this, and there I show you what products I use for my base. And those are products I'm use constantly, continuously the whole month. That's pretty much all I use, and actually for a full quarter. And then I just love color makeup so much that I would never try to pan something like an eyeshadow or a blush or a highlighter. I think that those for me are collections where I want like one of each color, and I enjoy playing with colors. So to make sure that all of my collection gets the attention it needs, I usually just pick some products out for the month and I'll make sure I use them all, and I give them the love they deserve. Now, last month was the month of green. I did a whole bunch of content with green eyeshadows, single eyeshadows, palettes, tutorials, nail polish. So that was the theme for the month. So the eyeshadow palettes that I had for March were all green eyeshadow palettes. One of them was the Just My Luck palette by Colourpop, and it looks like this. I have already done a review swatches and makeup look video with it, which I'll link in the cards. Yeah, this one was one. The other green palette that I was using is the Juvia's Place Tribe palette, and this is what that one looks like. A lot of greens and some gorgeous deeper shades. I have a tutorial using these darker shades with some of this. Yeah, really nice palette, all the greens again. And then the Morphe 35M palette, and this was something that was very long to test, of course, because that was the plastic flying away, because it has 35 eyeshadows. So I did actually some looks that were more purple and brown, just not all green. And yeah, I am going to put these guys away. At least the 35M, I have tested it. I know what I think about it. I used it a lot and I'm a bit done with it for now. I am not gonna declutter it. I'm just putting it away back in my collection. The other two palettes, however, I have not used a lot, or rather I used much more the Colourpop one, but I feel like the looks that you can get here are quite limited. There's like a few looks on some, I'm talking everyday basis and not crazy Instagram looks, just talking the looks that I can use to go to work. So I want to use this more, but I know that I will just pull it out when I need the greens, because this is yeah, a bit of a special monochrome palette. And then kind of the same goes for the Tribe palette. Even though I want to use it more. So this one I still haven't used the oranges, for example. This one and this one I haven't used yet. I used this one once and I didn't really enjoy it, and I haven't used this green here either. So this one I'll keep out to give it a little bit more love and to understand how I feel about it, since it's quite new. For cheeks, I had taken out my Nabla Cosmetics products, and here I have highlighter and blushes and bronzer and contour. So there was a little bit of everything in here. I use them happily. What I noticed is actually that I only use the same blushes over and over, and highlighters. So I used Baby Glow a lot up here. Jasmine, I really need to be much darker to be able to use it. And Obsexed has a duochrome pink in it, so I actually enjoyed using it sometimes when I had a little bit more pinky toned makeup. Then for bronzer, I used the shade Monoi a lot. I used to have Saint Tropez, but it broke, so then I bought Monoi. I have not used Gotham for my contour because I'm not contouring at all these days. I have used Kenra quite a bit, a lot Hey Honey. I love Hey Honey. It's a really nice warm nude blush. I used a little bit of Regal Mauve, but that's about it. I haven't used the other 1, 2, 3, 4 blushes that are in here. So that's a bit sad, but it's just not shades, especially the pinks, it's just not colors I gravitate towards. So yeah, I'm okay with putting this away. I think they had their life and love for a while. Then for highlighters, I had pulled out the Pixie Duos, and oh, how I love this. It's like they're both so gorgeous. I'm wearing them today as well. I just want to use them forever and ever, and that's the only thing I want to use. I say this a lot with the ones I really like, don't I? Maybe I should just write down or like remember for my actual favorites, the favorites of favorites, let's say, about these, because otherwise they're in every month's favorites, and I purposefully didn't put them in this month because otherwise I would be repeating myself. So really loving these. I can definitely recommend, if you can get your hands on them, to pick up one of these two at least. I like using both, but yeah, you're definitely okay with only one. And I will be putting these back, mainly because I know that otherwise it's the only thing I would use. I'll put them back. And then I had pulled out these two Colourpop Supernova liquid eyeshadows. These are from the new Zoella and Colourpop collaboration, and I had them out to use them more. And I swear I used them maybe once, and then once today I have one of them in my inner corner. I think I have OG in my inner corner, and they are beautiful. I show you better in my monthly haul that went up this week, but where I swatched these as well, but I really didn't use them, so I'll keep them in for this month. Now for the stuff that I'll be using this month. Let's start with a primer. I have a primer in my project pan. However, that is a blurring primer and it's quite silicone-y, and I don't know that I want to use it all the time. I don't know if it's really great for my skin, and it feels a bit greasy, but I want to finish it, so I'll have that in my project pan. But I want to start using more this Burberry Fresh Glow Nude Radiance primer, and this was a gift. It is the most gorgeous bottle ever, and it is a pump, and it's, there we go, that shows you how much I haven't used it, and it is a a glowy primer, let's say. So you can see how beautiful, what a beautiful effect it does on the skin. And I don't know that I want this all over my skin all the time, but it's, I don't know, I want to try it out. I want to give it a shot. I want to try it more consistently. I tried it before, but not like day after day after day. So one of these tests when you can actually make up your mind and then also give a review of the product afterwards. So I want to try this one out for a bit longer, at least a few times a week this month. And so yeah, this is the Burberry primer. I pulled out a lot of stuff this month. For highlighter, I want to use some of my Benefit What's Up little highlighter. I didn't use much of this at all, but I am moving more towards, or I'm gonna try to do more cream makeup this season, this month at least. So what I'm doing right now is a bit like this look right here. I have a very light coverage base, cream products, and a bit of powder down the center of my face. Because I have oily skin, I really need to powder. So I am powdering the center of my face, but everything else leaving it as is with just cream products. So I'm gonna try to use this one a little bit more and see how I like it. Also cream products, my new Nabla cream blush in Desert Rose. You saw this in my haul again, and it's what I am using today. I wanna, just get some use out of this one, understand what is the best way to use it. And then another cream product that you saw I just bought in my haul is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, and this is what it looks like. Cream bronzer. I have it on today again. So these are like glowy, creamy products that I want to start testing and see if I can get to work for my oily skin. I am so jealous of all these people going around with dewy, glowy skin and I am oily, and within like 2 hours of putting on makeup I look like a grease ball. I have this makeup now on for an hour and a half, I guess, and I had powdered the center of my face. For that I used the new Nabla Close-Up pressed powder, and I want to test this, so this is going in, even though I already have a powder in my project pan, but I want to test this one. And it's smoothing and not really mattifying, so I'm going to see how that works, both applying it all over my face as well as just on my T-zone. Today I have it on my T-zone, and as I was saying, you can already see shine a bit everywhere, so maybe that's not the greatest, but testing is the way it is. When it comes to bronzer, other than the cream bronzer from Chanel, I also want to pull out my all-time favorite Body Shop bronzing pearls. I've had these forever, for as long as I can, maybe since 2014. Probably since 2014, and this is what they look like. They're quite a red tone, shiny bronzer. It's quite illuminating, and what I used to love using these is just bronzing and blushing just all over. That was the only thing I needed, so in a pinch it's a really, really nice product. I want to see how I still like these, or if it's time to move on, but I've kept these because I used to love them so much, and now it's time to use them. Kind of same idea for blush this month, and this is this Kiko Moondust face powder. This is a limited edition from, again, 2014 maybe, 2013 even, and it's this beautiful rosy nude blush. It's quite warm, it's shiny. I don't think you're gonna see it if I put it on my hand. No, not at all. But it's really pretty. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. It's really pretty. I haven't used it in forever. And it's one of my oldest pieces of makeup, so I want to see if I still love it before I declutter it. And I'm into shiny blushes, so gonna try to use this one more. Talking about shiny blushes, I'm gonna pull out Milani Luminoso again. I have this thing that Luminoso is too light for me. I've said it already before, and I want to see how, I just want to use it a bit more and see how I feel. It's such a bulky packaging, and it's like, did I need a little brush on the bottom of it? No, and a mirror, For sure not. I hate these packaging. Anyways, for a matte blush, because I might just want a matte blush sometimes, I am pulling out my Tarte Risqué blush, which is a beautiful nude. I love this blush. I had it on yesterday, I think, and it was so pretty, or the day before, whatever. So pretty, and it's my only full-size Tarte brush, which, by the way, Tarte has come to Sephora Europe. Can you imagine? Crazy things. Crazy things. I'm taking out 2 powder highlights this month because, hey, the Pixie ones were actually 4 colors, right? So I think that 2 powder and 1 cream is okay to use. One is Champagne Pop, this one here. I have a mini of this, and I think it's plenty. I don't need full-sized highlighters from Becca for sure. And the other one is this Kiko water eyeshadow in the shade 208. And you can see they're both quite golden, but the 208 is much darker, or quite a bit darker than Champagne Pop. And I wear warm-toned highlighters on pretty much exclusively anyways. So I'm pulling out these 2. I know I still love Champagne Pop. I want to see if I want to keep this as a highlighter or just give it away or use it as an eyeshadow only. Then moving on to eyeshadows, I'm having a hard time with this palette. I never use it, so I decided to pull it out and try to use it more. Here you see all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadows, and as you can see, they had a sale 2018 February, I want to say, just before or after the Soft Glam palette came out, and they were giving away, or like they were selling 4 eyeshadows, 4 single eyeshadows in a quad, and a lipstick for 25 euros or something. So it was really, really good value, and I bought these 16, but as you can see, I kind of messed up because there's 4 browns that are literally pretty much the same. So I want to kind of go through these and declutter some of them. I really like these shimmers here. But yeah, I want to use them more before I know which ones I want to declutter. These down here are my Colored Rain eyeshadows. You've seen Side of Olives in my green single eyeshadow collection video, and I just want to use them more. And up here are my MAC eyeshadows. I have a blue brown that I pressed, humid, and this is chrome yellow that I depotted. Yeah, I think I actually have more. I should have more MAC eyeshadows somewhere, but I'm gonna put them in here and just use this palette a little bit more. They're quite wearable shades, so I think I won't have trouble, except for like chrome yellow, but yeah, whatever. Then I also want to give some love to my Nabla eyeshadows, and that's these ones here are my favorites. These ones are my favorites. This is my life palette, let's say, from Nabla. I have all of their mattes and a few of the shimmers that I use most often. And then in this 12 pan palette in here, I have some of the warmer shimmers that are also very, yeah, just everyday shades, which I like and I want to use a bit more of. It's really messing with the light balance, this whole reflective thing. And then I have 2 other palettes of Nabla eyeshadows. This one here contains all of my blues and purples and colorful shades that if I want to use them, I will have them. I know where to find them. And this one actually has all the shades that I don't like, but I keep them for reference purposes. So these are shades that either don't have any pigmentation or are just really weird colors that don't look good on me, and I keep them for reference because I do a lot of dupes, and yeah, I keep them, but yeah, I don't like them, I don't use them. I'll put this palette away. I'll put the blues away in the sense that if I want blues, I know that these are there and they're great, but I will keep out my neutrals because in the end, on an everyday basis, it's not like I wear a ridiculously colored eyeshadow. This video is super long, I'm sorry, but one last category is lipsticks, and I used to have all of my lipsticks on my vanity table, on my makeup table, and nowadays the sun rises right in the window and behind you guys, and this side gets really warm in the morning now that it's starting to become sunny. So having my lipsticks on my table actually freaks me out because I'm afraid they're gonna melt. So I move them to a corner of the room in a shelving unit. So I have all of my lipsticks there, but then I forget that I have them and I forget to use them. So what I did is take a little selection of my lipsticks, liquid, glosses, and stick lipsticks, and put them on my desk, but then kind of receded and behind, yeah, so safe from the light, let's put it that way. And here they are, right here. I have a few of my newer lipsticks. These are the 3 Nabla lipsticks that I purchased. This is Dose of Colors and Dizzy X Katie. This is from Neve Cosmetics Syrup, which is a beautiful peachy nude. This is my new Sephora Shine lipstick that I'm really liking. 4 of the only 4 Luxe lips that I have from Colourpop that I haven't used much. This is from Mulak Cosmetics, and a lip oil by Clarins. And then back here I have some MAC, a NYX Butter Gloss, my 2 Jouer liquid lipsticks, 3 of my Dose of Colors in the more, yeah, springy nudie shades, and Thick as Thieves by Jeffree Star. So this is one tub, and yeah, I'm gonna go through those lipsticks, I guess. Then I have this from Burberry, which is number 93 Russet. It's a shine lipstick and it's gorgeous and it's perfect for the nicer days. It's a really like a terracotta, sheer terracotta, beautiful. So I have that, but it doesn't fit in there. Then I also have my Neve Cosmetics Vernissage here, together with my Colourpop lippy sticks, which I haven't really been using a lot, and I haven't separated them by shade, but I just want to get a bit more use out of them. And then I have my gloss container. These are all of my Colourpop glosses. I have two NYX ones. I have one here, which is the Lancome L'Absolu lacquer that I want to try to wear more. And then I have my new Ofra liquid lipsticks in Havana Nights. And these are the lipsticks I'm gonna try to use this month. Well, not all of them, maybe all of them, but many of them. Let's put it that way. I think we're through with everything that I wanted to show you that I'm gonna use this month. I know it's a bit different. Let me know if you prefer to see me go into my collection in my drawers and around to pick things, or if this format of a video is also good, because it's a bit easier for me to just talk to you guys here instead of moving the camera 3 times. But that is honestly just me being lazy. So if you tell me you'd rather have it the other way around, I will do so. I'm a big girl. I can do this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if anything of this is really interesting to you and you'd like also to see a review this month coming on my channel, or some swatches or anything. I will be happy to comply, or a makeup look, you know, the content that I usually do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the 3 videos a week that I'm doing. Incredible, I know, but it's like, it also means that I spend half of my weekend filming. But this and more for my channel, my dedication, you people, I'm enjoying this so much lately. And I hope that if you enjoyed, you will give it a thumbs up, help this video reach more people, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!